about to be picked up by my mom. I'm waiting on her text right now. You guys are on my tripod. It is currently Tuesday, June 2nd. Let me see if I can do a little timestamp and actually show you guys correctly on my new phone. I can actually wait till it autofocuses. Oh my god, yes, 10:26 a.m. My mom should be picking me up. The last thing she said was, okay, sweetie. I do not want to show her last name on camera, nor do I want to show my address, but last thing she said was okay. Well, I'm not even gonna worry about that. But I'm sure you guys believe me. I don't know if she's going to want to be on my channel necessarily. This is the first day we've gotten to like have a mother-daughter, mother-son day, however you want to put it. Excuse me. It's my first time leaving this one. Oh, she's here. Okay, my first time leaving this one and this one. I'm about to kiss them, and I'm gonna tell my mom that I'm on my way outside. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys whenever I'm seeing my lane for the very first time. And also, thank you so much for watching. Please. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for even clicking on this video. I cannot wait for you guys to meet my mother. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm in my mom's car. I'm super excited. We're on my street with my new land. Would you like to say hello to everyone?
Hi.
I know it's very long overdue. So okay, I'm sure now we're both in the frame. I told you guys we looked a lot alike. Yeah, I know we do. But this is my first time seeing the land. I'm gonna just probably take some B-roll and stuff and take some pictures as well. And I'm sure we'll take some pictures as well, like out there and stuff. And like this is my first time being out here. Like there's some license plates and stuff like that, but like this is like what the area looks like. Just wanted to show you guys, but I will see you guys whenever I get to the actual land. Yay, so we're back in motion. I told my mom to stop the car because look at this cute little, this is my driveway. This is my actual driveway. That's so cool. Oh my god, it's...
I love all the greenery over there.
Yeah, no.
It's like a jungle.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, what was that?
I have no idea, Mom.
Was that like a stick?
Let me... So my mom and I are currently standing on where my RV is gonna go. It's like this huge slab that was already here, luckily. It wasn't like an old house here or something like that?
House here and carport over there.
Okie dokie. And so like our goal is to like get me probably over there because look at the shade of it all though. It's so shady. Okay, so beautiful. I'll give you guys like a little 360-ish kind of thing, you know, like just to get an idea and like a feel of the quietness and the serenity of it all. I mean, the trees, and it's just like yeah, but our goal is to like have me over there probably at some point, just because it's really shady and everything, and it would be probably the equivalent of like how those people over there, I don't like to point, but like how they have that little covering, you know. But it's my first time being out here, and I'm super excited. We're about to get coffee and stuff, right?
Yes, and food. Coffee
and food at her favorite coffee place, and I've never been and stuff, and I'm super excited. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm just really happy, and we're having a great day, and I'll see you guys later. Alrighty, we just got done, my mother and I, that's a turn signal you're hearing, getting these from a local coffee shop. It's her favorite, and I got the birthday cake, and she got the chocolate chip cookie dough. I forgot the freaking name again.
Yeah, just chocolate chip cookie dough.
Yeah, it's her just chocolate chip cookie dough, and we I don't want to get anybody's license plate because I'm paranoid about that, but we both forgot the name of chocolate chip cookie dough and literally had to go in reverse in the drive-thru. And the guy was like we couldn't think of it. We sat there for like at least what, a minute flat? At least a good solid minute. And we had just said like, I want the birthday cake one, and she wants the chocolate chip cookie dough. And we both forgot and had to go in reverse. It was just funny, but I'll talk to you guys later. He needs a bath, it looks like.
Yeah, he's pretty gross.
Oh, so welcome to my mom's pool, by the way, everyone. This really has been the best day though.
Yeah, it's been nice, except that it's 1,000 degrees.
Yeah, and see how freaking my mouse keeps sliding around.
Yeah.
Well, as I'm
Look,
talking.
he's coming to see you.
Come here.
His name is Max.
Come here, Max. Come here.
And he's the friendliest feral cat ever. Come here, Max.
Yeah, my mom has 17 cats inside, and she.
No, I don't. I have 2 of my own and 2 that I inherited. Unfortunately. Hopefully, Steven will take some of them off my hands for me.
Hey, I'm gonna try. I mean, Ruby's old, but we'll see. I don't know.
We'll give it a go and see what happens. If she hates him, you know, then we'll see.
But I'm just so freaking excited we're gonna be living next to each other again because it's gonna be so much fun. I mean, seriously, like what you guys didn't see is even more fun than this, and this is about as fun as it gets.
The bike ride, the sweaty bike ride.
Yes, the sweaty bike ride. You guys missed that.
That was fun, and it's nice to have somebody to go bike riding with during the day.
Yes. And it's nice because, you know, we both spend a lot of time at home. And it's just, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty boring.
And this is our first time seeing each other since the quarantine and stuff happened. Well, I mean, for a lengthy extended period of time.
Well, yeah. We came to the house one day, me and Joey, but we weren't there very long.
I don't think that really counts.
No. We were there for like 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh? But I was inside messing with the thing. Yeah, that's right, the AC thing. You guys already know about the AC situation. Yeah, that's right. I don't have to tell them that.
Water feels really good.
Oh, yeah, this is whatever time it is now at the time.
Yeah.
I think it's,
well, you know, the shade, the canopy helps.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a breeze.
Yeah.
But if we were in the direct sunlight, I think it would be miserable.
But that really does make it nice. Like just getting this one area.
Just putting your feet in the water makes a big difference.
Yeah, no, I don't know, because I don't think the camera can see or whatever, but there's like it gets deep, and then there's like this, what do you call this part?
It's like a splash pad, I think is what they call it. So it's just a little shallow area where you could sit if you didn't want to be completely submerged, or a little kid could play or something.
Yeah, that's where we have our feet in. I don't even know if you can see that or not. That's where our feet are.
Yeah, I didn't understand when Joey picked out the pool design, the fiberglass mold, the model, whatever it is. I didn't understand I thought it would take away too much from the pool, but it's actually really nice, and he knew that, and I had to see it for myself. But it's nice because you don't always want to be completely submerged.
Yeah.
You might want to maybe be out here with someone who's in the pool, but you don't want to be completely soaking wet. You just want to sit right in here.
No, that's us. Like, I mean, for sure.
I don't want to get my hair wet because even though it looks like crap, it takes me 45 minutes to dry it.
It doesn't look like crap, but no, I mean, it's like now that I remember the short hair club, I don't have to worry about it anymore. But I'm just not one to just submerge my entire head underwater. I never have been.
Me neither. But I do like to get in sometimes.
I do. It's
especially
nice.
if we go on a bike ride. Sometimes we'll come back and we'll get in the pool, and it's just nice. It's nice to cool off that way.
I mean, it's like this is probably one of the healthiest days of my life. I mean, it's like as my adult life. Seriously, I mean, I'm just so active, and it's like
the bike ride is awesome.
I mean, I have to get my own bike. Seriously, like I mean, I thought that
your legs are going to be sore tomorrow, but it's worth it.
I know they're going to be sore tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's awesome cardio. It's got to be so good for me. I mean,
it is. It is.
It's got to be why you're in such good shape.
It's good exercise, and we just started doing it a couple of months ago, but I can already feel a difference. Like, I feel that my energy, I was noticing that because I spent a lot of time at home, I think, I was noticing that I would get winded really quickly, just running around vacuuming or whatever, and I'd be tired. And I don't think that I should be that way at 49, relatively, healthy. I don't think I should be that way. So we started riding the bikes. We used to walk. Riding the bikes, like we were talking about earlier, it's so much more fun than walking. I don't know why.
It is more effort to do that physically, but it doesn't seem like it.
But the breeze and everything else, I think.
Yeah, and then there's the sights and the animals, like we were talking about, and then like this house
the
is
dogs
for sale,
chasing us, and the water and the dock and all that kind of stuff.
And it seems so simple and stuff, but I just for so many years have taken for granted the little things, and I didn't stop to smell the roses and stuff for so long, and like actually stopping to do that is like.
Right.
It seems so simple and so easy, and it is. But it's just it's the coolest thing in the world. And
when you get older, you appreciate the little things, the free things, the simple things. You don't see that whenever you're younger because you're busy doing other things.
Right, and I mean,
you're more self-absorbed when you're younger.
Yes, and it's like, of course, I mean, like you did treat us to our little coffee shop and stuff, and our little lunch and everything. Yeah. That wasn't free, but I mean,
it wasn't healthy either, but it was good.
It was very good. It was not healthy.
It was not healthy
good.
at all. There was probably 18 pieces of cheese on my grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh yeah.
But it was delicious.
Oh, I'm sure there were at least 200 calories in that thing that I got.
200?
No, 2,200.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, no, it wasn't 200 calories. It was like a marinara chicken sandwich. It was definitely.
It was a pizza.
Our coffee drinks, mine had chunks of cookie dough in it, so I'm pretty sure.
It was literally birthday cake.
Yeah, pieces of cake. So, it wasn't healthy, but we don't do that very often.
No.
And it's okay to splurge like that every now and again, as long as you don't do it every day of your life.
Yes.
Because life is short, and we deserve to splurge every now and again and have things that we love. Yes, everybody does.
These are bothering me. I'm taking them off. And plus, we're to the shade anyway.
That's fine.
But,
you want me to take mine off?
Sure.
I don't want to take them off, but I'll pull them up on top of my head.
Yeah, that's good.
Because my hair is real wonky.
It actually looks really nice in the sun and stuff. I mean, your highlights are good.
Oh, my highlights? I have given up on my highlights. I'm going back natural.
I don't blame you.
I'm not sure what that's going to be. I think it's strawberry blonde, but we'll see.
No, it is. But I'm glad because that's my legacy. Because Dad hasn't gone gray, and you're not gone gray yet, so that's good.
You'll be okay. I want to go back to my natural hair color. I think it's easier. It's definitely cheaper. I mean, the last time I got my hair done, and I love my hair girl, but it was like $150, and I started thinking, you know what? I could spend the $150 on something that makes a lot more sense. I could get all the animals, these feral cats out here, spayed and neutered. There's a lot of not with them. I can't get them all spayed and neutered, but you understand. We prepaid for the 2, and there's 2 more. I want to use it for something more productive.
Yeah.
The money than just getting my hair dyed. That seems like a selfish thing. I don't need it.
I
can wear a headband, or if I don't like my hair color.
No, seriously, like I mean, for the longest time I feel like my hair was like always like half of my personality and like such like a conversation piece. Like how could it's so noticeable, and I'm already such a giant and so lanky.
Yeah.
I just don't want to call any more attention to myself. And plus, it's freaking hot here too. And
Yeah.
in my defense, it's really hot here too.
I like you with short hair. I think it's a good look on you because you have like striking facial features. So I think that if you can pull it off, short hair is a good way to go.
Thank you. I mean, I didn't know that I was going to pull it off for sure. I just had to do it because it was just time. And
But it feels a lot better.
It feels incredible. It's like my ears are always cold. They're not right now because we're outside.
Mine
That's
too.
something I got to get used to.
Because we have little baby ears.
We do have little baby ears.
Freakishly small ears for some reason.
I know, we do. We have long horse-like faces, but then freakishly small ears.
We do.
We do. We were also just talking about how like I'm like as all 3 of her kids get older and everything, it's like I'm like the only one that looks like her.
You are definitely the only one that looks like me.
It doesn't make any sense. We don't really understand why. I mean, it's nothing against anybody.
But that's just how it is. It's weird how 2 of my kids look just like their dad and you look like me. It's very strange.
But it wasn't always like that
works.
either. It used to be like
your looks
it
changed.
used to be like one of her kids was like the dad. And,
I used to think Maddie looked like me when she was little, but she outgrew it, and that's fine.
I used to think she looked like me too. You know what I mean? Like
she did at one time.
Yeah. It was like,
you're always changing.
I know, right?
I think until you're like an adult, I think you're always changing.
I think that the 2 of them have changed more than us, though.
I think so too.
I don't know how.
They look completely different to me.
I don't know why.
Yeah, their looks changed drastically as they got older.
I don't feel like I've aged like in a way that it changed my facial shape.
No,
if that makes sense.
No, you look exactly the same.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's really sweet.
And
so
I feel
do you.
like
I mean,
I look the same.
You do look
of
the
course,
same.
I just look like a little slightly older version of the way I looked before because I've got more wrinkles now.
But you don't look 49 years old, though.
You're sweet, but I feel
You don't.
older
Comment
than
down below. Does she look 49 years old? No, she doesn't. I promise.
There's going to be a comment that says, no, she looks 75 years old.
No, I promise you, they won't do. No, they're going to be like, no, but you look 49 years old.
But here's the thing about it. For a long time, I was concerned about it, and I was so uptight about getting older and all this. And really now, and I don't mean this to sound like a bitch or anything, but when you grow up and go to school in a small town, and it's very cliquey, and you and your best friend are kind of like Romy and Michelle, and you feel like you're cool, but like nobody else probably thought you were. And I see all these girls. Exactly.
Yeah, your own group.
Yes, we were our own group. But I see all these girls that I graduated with, and I see them around, I see them on social media, and they peaked in high school, and they thought they were something special. And I see them now.
Period.
And God, please, I shouldn't be saying this, but I see them, and I thank God that I am me, and that I peaked as an adult. And it doesn't even matter about what anybody looks like. I don't even care about that.
Yeah, no, we're not talking about that.
I'm in my prime right now. I'm happy with myself. I love who I am, and I'm in a good place.
We're not talking looks and money either.
No, no.
Yeah.
All I'm talking about is how I feel about myself and my spirituality and everything else and my confidence. And I don't care what anybody ever thought about me. And now I look back on those days when I was so caught up in what everybody thought about me, and I think how much time I wasted worrying about people that mean nothing to me and they will never mean anything to me. And that's just how it is. And when I see some of these people that I went to school with, they won't even acknowledge me when I see them because they think that they're better than everybody. And that's fine. And you know what I do now? Now I'm in a place where I think I'm going to pray for them tonight before I go to bed because that's the kind of person that I'm supposed to be. Yeah. And I love who I am. And I'm not perfect. And I've made mistakes and everything else, but
look whose YouTube channel you're on.
But I've arrived obviously because I'm here.
Yes.
But no, I mean, I feel when I go to bed at night, I feel like, you know what? I'm rescuing freaking cats every day and feeding homeless and cutting the hair of homeless and needy animals in my neighborhood. Yeah. And you know what? And that's okay. That's who that I'm supposed to be, and I'm content with that.
I know. I can tell, and it's just really nice and stuff because like we're both like. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm living my best life, you know what I mean? But I'm getting there.
But you're getting there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I'm living the best life that I've lived in a long time.
Yes, for sure.
You know, and I just, it's just
you're
really,
well on your way to being exactly where you need to
Yes, thank you for saying that. But no, it's just really nice to see you in that place, because I know exactly what you mean when you say that, because I see you there. And it's like, I'm getting there too, and it's just really cool to like, because I mean, I obviously, like, you've been like almost 29, almost 30, whatever, like, and stuff. You know what that feels
I was like that once.
So you know what that, so you know what that feels like.
Yeah.
To everybody does. It's a stupid question, but like, everybody has that stage whenever it's like they're an adult and they want to be around their parents again. You know, and it's like I've had that for a while.
You always go back.
And then I just wasn't in a place there, like I wasn't healthy enough to be around everybody, and I distanced myself. But and it's like now I'm healthy, and that's all I want is to be around.
Right.
You know,
and that's normal. That's how it is for everybody, I think, or for most people. If you have a close relationship with your family, when you're a teenager, you know, you're so self-absorbed and you're not worried about, you think that your family members and your grandparents and everybody's going to be around forever.
They're not.
And then one day they're gone, and then it makes you take a very hard look at the decisions that you make and the choices you make, and you decide you want to get back to the things that are important. And to me, family is most important. Family and friends, living a good life, doing good things for people, whether they deserve it or not. That's what it's all about.
I agree. I mean, just like this day is an example of that. I mean, it is. It really is. Like, I mean, I think that, but also like a huge lesson that can be learned from quarantine. I mean, I guess it's kind of a cliche, is that like, you know, I hope that a lot of people got to be closer to their families and stuff.
I think so. I think it probably brought people back to, let's play board games tonight, and let's, you know, bake a cake or make cookies, or let's do this, or let's work on this.
I don't know if we would have gotten together for a bike ride last year. If you know what I mean? If it was, honestly, I don't know if we would have.
Yeah, I hope that, and I think it probably has brought a lot of families together, and I hope that a lot of people put down their cell phones. And they don't spend so much time staring at their phone, and maybe remember that, you know, there was a time when there were no cell phones and people entertained themselves and families were closer.
I know. How many times do you think you and I have been on our phones today? Like, how many minutes, if you had to guess? Maybe 2 minutes?
None. Yeah. I mean, I just looked to see if I missed a call from Joey or something.
Me too.
Like that.
And it's like, obviously, like, I'm filming right now and everything, and it's like, whatever. But I mean, it's like, we're still in the moment. Like, this is a conversation we would have on camera.
Yeah.
You know,
and Joey will say that to me sometimes. He'll say, I called you several times today, and you didn't answer me for like 6 hours because I was talking to somebody, and I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be that girl.
I can't. No.
And there are days when I stare at my phone all day long when it's just me by myself here at the house because I have nothing else to do.
And that's why we need each other, because we're two peas in a pod. We're cut from the same cloth, and
but that's not healthy. It's okay to like social media and to look at your phone and be on your phone and tablets and all, you know, your laptops, but you shouldn't do it all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
and I'm guilty of that.
Yeah.
Joey will say, why don't you close your laptop and let's watch TV, or why don't we have a conversation? And so last night I made a conscious effort to say, when he gets home, I'm going to say, how was your day at work today? Because he always calls me and asks me how my day is. So I said, how was your day at work today? And that meant so much to him that I just asked him that, because it's a thoughtful thing to do. And I forget about things like that. And I'm bad about that. I'm bad about saying, hey, thank you for all that you do for this family, because he does a lot.
Yes, he does.
And I forget sometimes to thank him. He doesn't have to. He just wants to.
Oh, I know he does. I feel the same way.
So that's something I'm working on, trying to be appreciative, have gratitude.
In your defense, it's like, when, like, I mean, you don't mind me. I mean, you don't work. You know what I mean? You're not working.
No,
it's like
I haven't worked in a few years.
Yes, right. Like we're both not working and stuff. So I mean, I understand how you could forget that kind of, because it's like for you, it's like I can understand how one day kind of fades into the next, right?
Since the pandemic with my autoimmune disease, he's been going to the store and doing things to limit my exposure to people. So I just kind of became complacent to the fact that he was running and doing everything for me. So he would work all day, leave at 4 a.m., get home at 6, and before he even came home, he would stop at Walmart and bring me things that I needed. And one day I was like, he is literally busting his butt for me, and I haven't even said thank you, because I just forgot, because it was just normal. It was just the routine. So I'm really trying to remember to thank him for the things that he does for me, that he and all of us, that he doesn't have to do. He does it because he's a good person. He was raised that way. He was raised going to impoverished countries and building churches and water wells and doing things like that, and that's the way that they brought their kids up. And so he is a very giving, generous person. He was in the foster care system. He was adopted.
I mean, I've said before, whatever, like I don't like to get too personal or whatever, you know what I mean, like last names and stuff like that, but my stepdad Joey came into my life whenever I was 16, almost 17, And that's late in a lot of kids' lives and stuff. But I mean, he made such a positive impact on me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
He did on me too.
He stepped in and just made a huge positive impact. It's like, yeah, obviously I made some mistakes after that and stuff, but I mean, he came in kind of late in the game. Let's be honest, it's not his fault that happened. It's nobody's fault that happened.
No, it was just the timing.
Timing.
But I mean, but he just kind of picked it up, and he was like, I'm going to be a role model for him, and I'm going to give him these speeches that he's not going to want to hear. And he loved you all, and he always has, like you were his own. And it's never been any different, and I'm so thankful for that. And I see people that, like, people will meet him, and they'll say, man, you really lucked out with him. Like, he literally is. He is one of the greatest people, aside from my dad, that I've ever known in my life. Like, the most giving, unselfish person, a selfless person is what I meant to say. And, you know, there's not a lot of people, there are a lot of people like that, but we're fortunate enough that we found that he's ours, you know, that we get to keep him forever.
No, I mean, I mean, I was telling you, I don't know if this was on the phone or a text or whatever, but I mean, it's like, I was saying that he must have been a saint or one of the 12 disciples, something. I mean, it's something very spiritual.
And everybody has their downside, and his is, he loses everything. He loses his phone and his wallet every day. He never knows where his debit cards are. We're always looking for something, but you know what? I can live with that. I get aggravated about it, but I can live with it. He's with me. He's not, you know, out at a bar, and he's not, you know, if I don't want to go somewhere, we don't go, and he's just...
What?
That is a jumping spider
right
there.
Where?
You don't see it in the water?
Oh, I see it now.
Oh, it's going to jump right in my face.
No, it won't. No, it won't. It's way over there, Mom.
Did you see? It came from way over there that fast.
Okay. Oh, it's going across the water.
He's jumping on top of the water.
Okay.
He is going to come over here and murder us both.
I'm gonna stop. I mean, that was a great chat. I think that's a great answer to the video, honestly.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a good time to end it because the spider's going to jump in our faces and eat us.
No, it's really. I'll show you guys in a second.
It is literally a tarantula.
Thanks for meeting my mom, and thanks for watching this again, guys.
Thanks everybody. Have a great day and do something good today.
He doesn't look like much. You probably can't even see him, but
I'm pretty sure it's a black widow.
it's right there. My mom thinks it's a black widow.
Or a brown recluse.
Or a brown recluse.
Or the devil.
But I wrangled it and trapped it with this thing, and my mom thinks I should get it out and we should set him free, but I don't know.
No, I want you to put him on the concrete so they can see him.
I know,
how big he is.
but how do I put a spider on the concrete?
Oh, you just dump him out of the bag. He's coming out. Whoa!
Oh, there it goes. Look. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, he went in the crack.
Where?
He went in the crack right there. There he is, there he is!
Okay, there he goes.
Yep, definitely the devil. But we're not going to kill him. We're going to let him live.
Yeah, he gets to live, but here, I'll zoom in a little bit. Yep. Definitely poisonous, for sure.
Free spider.
You got to live today.
Oh,
Yay.
he is definitely a tarantula. A mini tarantula. Like a little teacup tarantula. Look at him.
Arachnophobia much,
No, look at him. He's definitely poisonous.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta get him out of here before someone gets killed.
Yeah, okay. All right.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh my God, it's time to go.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.